Alright, we are doing Hellpoint, current patch any percent. It's a little bit different than the original any percent. Found a way to keep our glitch, even after they fixed it. We have to activate it in a much crappier way. So, you'll see what I mean when I get to it. But, you have to activate it at monoliths now. Which sucks, but... God. It sucks, but it is great that it still works. And I actually found a way to make it extremely laughably consistent compared to what I was trying to do yesterday, so it is basically guaranteed to work, to my understanding. I'm also still getting used to this, like, hit swim mechanic. Pretty bad at it, but it's fast. It's through testing I've found it to be faster. So I'm gonna keep trying it, hopefully get good at it. Hopefully that's the only thing I need to improve on, is getting that consistent. So yeah, everything is the same except for how the glitch is activated. So things are slower because we can't take super safe death drops like we used to be able to. But yeah, it's pretty lucky that we can still do any of the stuff we're doing. Slaver is always a tough fight for me. I don't know if it's like that for anybody else, but I usually have a very tough time. This is also my first run of the day, so this is probably going to be pretty sloppy. Not too terrible. Could have been much, much worse. Honestly, that's the roughest fight because it's the only one we do without the glitch. One of the difficult parts of this new movement is also doing it through the load screens. You get your character control in the last like second or two. You have to, I mean you don't have to, but doing an initial dodge and hit blind is pretty hard. Because with this stamina bar we get 4 hits, or 4 dodges. So, as you can see, I did one through the loading screen. And doing it blind is really tricky. It's tricky to do anyways, at least for me. I'm still trying to get the timing down. Because I don't think there's any way I won't make the mistake of where I accidentally do a full swing when I don't cancel it. So you'll get to see what that looks like when I inevitably make that mistake. So we got those first run of the day jitters going on. Definitely not super confident in my movement yet. Hopefully I get the good spawn down here. I did. It's just so fast. You don't have that trash pile thing right there. And that dodge hit movement doesn't really save much time in the immediate sense, but over time it saves a lot. It over the course of 2 minutes you'll save 5 to 10 seconds, which is a ton over the course of a 30-minute run. Okay, that was fine. Super easy to die in that section. Super easy to die in that drop also. You just want to make sure you're at a decent amount of health because you will get hit in this section. Normally that guy hits you and these two can also. So I would have died before. Hopefully this enemy doesn't do anything. And I have been getting this. I still don't know if that item, if recessing really does that much in this quick of a run. But it only uses maybe 10 seconds to grab it and activate it. So activate it, please. So it's just the time of grabbing it and then that animation essentially. And since it's real time, it adds the load screen on, but that doesn't do anything to your in-game timer, which is what the runs are counted with. So now I'll show you, hopefully it works, the consistent way of doing this, because it was inconsistent yesterday. I'm going to heal to full, I don't need to, but... So, you're going to hit accept, and then you tab out for about 4 seconds. Then you tab back in, and the glitch works. What I was doing before is trying to dodge out of it. Just hitting, spamming dodge roll, and it worked. I could get it first try sometimes, And you know, that might be faster if you can make that consistent, but man, just the tab out is so consistent. That's probably what I'll be using until someone actually discovers like a super consistent way to do it otherwise. Yeah, did you see that? I woke up and I was just like, oh, I'll test that. I remember that being a thing. Good time to show up and see that. Just tab out, yeah. And you have to do it for, I found 4 seconds to be the safe time. Anything below that, it still warps you, it feels like. So now I have no excuse for getting a worse time. Ah, shit. Now this is weird that this enemy is here. I've never had that happen. But yeah, I remember someone said the tab out worked for the, remember when someone said that for the initial glitch with the Omnicube? Then just the dodge out way worked so much better, or the jump way. I completely forgot about that tab out, and then I just remembered this morning. Always excited for new tech. Oh, I also saw, maybe if you ever run, oh god, what's it called? Just regular any percent. I wanted to try it too, but I don't have my game down patched anymore. Is the, right on the initial bridge after the breach in Port Issoudun, you can just drop. Like you can just like suicide drop and you end up oh wait, you might not be able to get the tram key that way. There's a suicide drop that would normally kill you, but if you're in the unpatched it wouldn't. It puts you right by the bridge that leads to the credentials, the B credentials. So I wonder if that could ever be used. I accidentally fell off of it and noticed where I was, and I was like, oh shit. But yeah, you'd miss the tram. I didn't think about that. Yeah, maybe somehow it'll be useful. Could be useful in like an all bosses or any different routing situation. This room is still fucking scary. Oh wow, that's a bad spot. Fuck that up because I was so scared about that ring attack. Whew. Oh god. This guy's position is not... Okay. That was spooky. Love that. I think that enemy just suicides. Hopefully this guy behaves. Usually doesn't really do anything. Okay. Hopefully I get this drop. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I didn't take the safety of lowering that ladder thing, so I was nervous about that death. Or possibility of dying. Because when I die there, oh man, I'm like a full minute ahead. Because I've been dying in that section a lot. Optimal for sure. Dying is definitely not optimal. Hopefully I don't die to all the enemies before Uthos. Hopefully I get a good spawn for that room. Because that has been fucking destroying me. Also, do you know if you die from activating the button, like when it pulls you through the floor, does it still lower the elevator? Because that could be faster than just a quit out if that actually lowered the elevator still. Yeah, when it pulls your character model through the floor and just kills you. I don't know if it has enough time for your character to even activate the button or if it just drops you. It only happened to me once and I never did it again, but I don't remember if the elevator went down. I almost fucked up that dialogue. Yeah, I just mean that you could use the death as a reset instead of having to quit out, so it could be faster. I don't know if the death animation is faster or not. I'm just in the habit of testing that because it's so weird that it works, but I gotta get used to it. I'm actually gonna Alt F4 there to reset the clock. Just because that black hole hour, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I don't know. I think that I don't know if that could be something to be tested, if it would be worth it or not, because with the death animation, yeah. Because I mean, the amount of time you have to wait for the button to like move up to like chest height feels like at least a second. I don't know how long the death animation is though. Just a thought I had. It probably isn't faster. No lasers. At this health, the lasers can one-shot you, which is super scary. Hopefully I can get through the park without dying, because I haven't been taking the safety of the breach, because you don't do the quit out anymore. Hold on to the invincibility. So we'll see. The artilleries can fuck you up super bad. I think that's actually my first time fucking up the movement. Oh, that happened a second time in a row. Oh, well. Nice. That tabbed out weird. It changed the order, so it showed my Steam for a second, but that's the only reason why that looked different. I didn't do anything different, I just tabbed out, but it pulled up a different window. I'm sure there's some proper pathing that can be done to do this run the fastest. I'm just kind of freestyling it. Man, holy shit, I'm making a lot of mistakes right there. I don't think I did that once until I got here. Hopefully I get good spawns here, because I don't want to fucking die. This is where the huge time loss could happen, now that everything else is so consistent. This seems to be a good spawn here. I really hope I get that crazy lucky spawn I got for the top part. That one time where it was just an Arisen bro and 2 of the purple guys. It was so easy to run through. 3 knights or 2 knights and an artillery is like the worst. I don't know what else it can be, but I guess I'd rather have the artillery than 3 knights. Let's find out. Oh, nice. Okay, hopefully. Wow, there's not even a. Wait, where was that? I don't even know where that 3rd enemy was. It sounded like the Arisen bro, but I don't know where he was. Okay, so this is the weird. I don't know why the order of that was different, but just the normal tab out again. That's all I did. Earlier I was just tabbing out to my window on my other monitor, so it didn't change the game, but for some reason it's making me tab into Steam, which is in the same monitor. So see, I'm like fucking super far ahead because I have no deaths. You still gotta be sort of careful with this boss because funky things can happen with his stomps and with his grabs. When you're in this state, like, it's easier just to dodge out of the way than end up in an animation where you're like stuck on the ground for a second. Because that's what happens with a lot of his stomps, even in infinite health. I've been getting that guy a lot recently. Super ahead on time. I honestly didn't expect to figure this out today, that the tab method worked. I'm really glad I remembered that. That's something I just thought of this morning. I expected to come into today to like fuck up for a few hours and then get a good run. This is my first run of the day. I'm glad I remembered this. This is pretty crazy. Thank you. Let's see what the time is. Man, I'm very excited. This time could be like better than my actual than my any percent was before the patch. Like I have that unpatched one where it's like 22, but like my actual one in the current patch is only like 25 minutes. Like I feel like this could be faster than that. I feel like this is gonna be at least sub 26 since I got a 27 minute yesterday with the death and some mistakes. And like I was 4 minutes down on the real time. $24.31. Oh, Cradle Games, I'm so sorry. $24.31 still. Oh god, that dev is gonna be so mad. Yikes. Oh god. 24.31. That's insane that I already got a time that I'm that happy with. It could probably be sub 24 because I did make some mistakes. Sub 24 is probably possible. God damn, thank you. Yeah, this is a better time than I expected. Woo! You know, I highlighted my 27-minute one from yesterday. I thought that was going to be one of the best ones I get. How stupid. How stupid.